What's up, all you Kevins? I am out here with my buddy, Tim Lynch. You guys probably know him from back in the Outlaw racing days. This Foxbody behind us is one mean machine. Over 1,500 wheel horsepower. Don't miss out. Stay tuned to the whole video. So how long have you owned this car?
Probably 2 years now, a little over 2 years.
Okay.
It was bought as a running Coyote swap car already, just like it is. It just was an NA Gen 1 deal.
Okay.
And I'm not a NA guy.
Yeah.
So I had planned on putting boost on it of some sort. I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Whipple. And I said, you know, I've been a turbo guy a long time, so let's do some turbos on this thing.
So decided to go the twin turbo route.
Twin turbo route, yeah. Looks cooler.
Does look pretty cool.
And I wanted something really symmetrical and really clean, you know what I mean?
So now is it still a Gen 1 or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a, believe it or not, it's a Gen 2 block.
Oh, okay.
It's been drilled for the bigger head studs, but still all Gen 1 timing components, cylinder heads, everything else is Gen 1.
Nice.
Stock intake and all that stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, it's obviously sleeved Gen 2 block now with good internals.
Yep.
And I just put cams in it. You saw the dyno footage, that was after putting cams in it.
Yes, sir. Dude.
I know that's fun over there in the passenger
Oh my
seat.
gosh, the passenger seat is fun. If I had to ask you, what's your absolute favorite thing about the car? If you had to pick one thing.
Favorite thing about the car, I would say the stance.
Okay.
Yep. The mini tubs, the stance, get the ride height like I want it.
Yeah, dude, it is really just sitting pretty. And with these wheels or those 18-inch Instagram wheels that I saw last time at Foxtoberfest, insert picture of those. Yeah, this looks great, man, I'm telling you. And these are really nice setup here for getting a little traction.
They're better.
Definitely better than those skinnies we had on.
Yeah. Well, the other ones were 325s, so they were 13 inches wide.
Yeah.
They just weren't 18, had no sidewall to them.
Right.
So the theory behind the sidewall is for the traction. It's 2 inch less tire, but taller tire too, so seems to help. Kills some gear.
Absolutely. So tell us, one of the things about this car that I really like actually is you have a really nice clean interior with some really just, you know, black cloth Recaros. Did the car come with these, or did you?
Did not come with these. It actually had tweed black LX seats in it, or GT seats in it. I'm just trying to give it the more nostalgic Recaro look to the car, with the Celine style headrests and stuff in the car. These are a little better fitting too. They're tighter in the car.
All right, so you got a Holley Pro Dash. What ECU are you running here?
It is a Holley Dominator setup on the car.
Okay.
Full flex fuel setup.
And right now we stopped and got some E85, so I know that's what's in the car right now.
Tuned by my buddy Brad Brand at Atlanta Chassis Dyno.
Nice. So first, before we get into the hood, under hood too much, I know we talked about it just a little bit, but give me the suspension and brake setup you got on the car.
It's got bare 13-inch rotors up front. It had 12-inch bare in the rear, and I converted it back to 11-inch stuff to put the 15s on. It is converted to Hydro Boost. It was originally a manual setup. I like the power brakes a little better. Seems to stop pretty good with these big pistons on here.
Let's see what's under the hood here. All right, now I am absolutely digging this setup here. I love the white and black. It's so clean. I love that, you know, you've got these lights on, these beautiful Garrett turbos, and it's just the way it's all like plumbed and looks, and the sleekness of it all. It looks great. You got great presentation here. I'm sure you get that compliment all the time.
Well, that was the whole plan, was to make it as symmetrical as we could.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us here, you got, what size turbos are these?
They are G30 Garrett 770s.
Gotcha.
So in theory, they're supposed to support 770 each.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we did pretty close to that on the dyno, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
As advertised.
As advertised. You know, the white and black, man, it's hard to realize the contrast more than white and black.
Stormtrooper.
Yeah, very much so. It's a very iconic kind of look. And these are obviously new since I saw it at Foxtoberfest. You got the little halos here. Those are super cool. I bet that glows very nice at night.
Very well. Lights everything up under there.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it much more power, but looks cool.
Oh, absolutely. I love it, man. It looks great. So you got the Maker's ABS splitter here on the front and the side.
Yep.
Love those. I have those on my coupe as well, and the carbon, and that looks just, you know, I like that you went with the black because it's white and black and everything, kind of that muted look.
Yep. I was going to do carbon, but I think the black.
No, it does. You have carbon on nothing else.
Yep, exactly.
So it definitely is better. I think that the ABS just keeps it that muted black look for sure. I like it.
The fiddle fart hinges, I love those too. We just installed those recently after Foxtoberfest.
Yep. I got a set as well. I got to put on my car. So love that. Got the MRT struts. So suspension wise, did you already tell me? I know you told me the brakes, but what kind of suspension you running?
It's got Maximum Motorsports control arms, K-member, coilover wise, I can't remember what coilover's on it, but it has all Detroit Speed stuff in the rear.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It's mini tub, Detroit Speed mini tubs on the rear, coilovers on the rear. They're upper and lower control arms.
And what exhaust are you running?
It's custom made, all 3-inch stainless. It's got Flowmaster 3-inch tips on it.
Okay.
With a set of Cook's 3-inch mufflers, stainless mufflers on it.
Okay. Nice. I'm sure, like I already asked you probably get idiots all the time, like, oh, that crashed, and you probably hate that, but like.
Part of racing.
It is part of racing.
Anybody that races is going to crash. You race enough, you make enough passes, shit happens.
Yeah.
And it's part of racing.
Yeah.
You push, especially if you're trying to go faster and faster and faster. And, you know, a lot of that was the camera was on me. I was trying to be a hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So normal circumstances, if the camera wasn't on there, that I probably would have let out a lot sooner when I was drifting out of the groove. But hey,
yeah,
trying to be a hero.
Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting here with Tim. We've talked about his car, and we've driven the car and gotten all kind of crazy fun stuff with the car. But I just wanted to take a minute just on camera and just, you know, if you wanted to talk about your old Outlaw, you know, days, because people message me sometimes like, is that Tim, the old Outlaw 10.5 drag racer? Because you set some pretty cool records and did some cool stuff back in the day.
We raced for a good bit of 20 years, traveling around the country, racing in several different series and won a couple championships along the way.
Yeah.
Like I said, it started back in high school. I had a Mustang. Foxbody was my first car.
There you go.
You know, I did it more and more and more, and we wanted to see how fast it was. Everyone's talking about 12-second cars, so we ended up at the drag strip. And it's one of those things, if you go to the drag strip and you get that acceleration factor, you get addicted to it.
Oh, yeah.
And it was one of those, it was twice a weekend. We were going different tracks and stuff like that. Ended up starting to run series, fit into a few classes, and started Outlaw 10.5 racing. And we did that for the better part of 15 years, just running that series and stuff like that. And we set a lot of records along the way. I had a good time. It was fun, you know what I mean? But at some point, I had a setback, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I came up in the street car stuff, and I like the street car stuff, but don't get me wrong, I like my drag races too. So.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So being involved in that for those many years, I'm sure you have lots of favorite moments and all that kind of stuff, but did you have a favorite car? I mean, I know there's videos out there, you know, multiple old cars you had, Mustangs and a Corvette and all kind of stuff. But did you have a favorite?
I mean, I would have to say my Foxbody was my favorite.
Yeah.
I know we're doing a Foxbody video, so I'm supposed to say that, but that was my first car.
Yeah.
And I sold it to build a new Edge car back in 02, and I really wish I didn't, because now I have no idea where that car's at. I'd love to have it back.
Oh, wow.
But it's lost somewhere in this world of Foxbody stuff. So, yeah, just the Foxbody, because it got me started. It put us on the map racing-wise.
Look, if you're out there and you know who owns that car, you hit me up or put it in the comments. Let's see if we can connect them back to whoever owns that car. That'd be cool.
That'd be nice.
So, and being a Foxbody guy, you got some other cool stuff. I know you like 93 Cobras and stuff like that. And, you know, we live next to each other and you come out to shows and appreciate all the support. And you're always out doing Foxbody stuff and, you know, coming to things. But this has been a lot of fun for me, just coming out and, you know, for one, experiencing, you know, 1,500 horsepower on a street car was a heck of a good time, you know. And your friend John Scarra, can't forget, like, thank you, John, for hanging out.
Thank you, John.
You know, coming out and helping us do those rollers and everything. And it's just been a lot of fun. But I know that obviously you do some engine building as well. So you're still just in the car stuff. I mean, you got cars running through your veins.
I am. And I build the R38, which are Nissan GTR R35 engines.
Yeah.
Exclusively, we build those.
Okay.
And we've built over 500 to date.
Whoa.
So they're all around over 500 to date. Yeah.
That's a ton of engines.
It's a ton of engines. Right now, we probably have 20 of them in the shop right now. So.
Whew. That is a lot of engines.
Yeah, so I have engines in my, you know what I mean? It's in my blood.
Yeah.
That's what I've done for so many years. So
yeah,
this is just an extension of it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I wanted to get into the Coyote, and this is one way to do to get in the Coyote business here.
Man. Whew. Now, I know next question, probably people are going, hey, do you work on my engine? You know, you probably, if it's not the exact engine you mentioned, you're not out here building Coyote motors for people and all that kind of stuff and everything, correct?
I have not. I've been asked by several people to do them. I've done a few of them for friends and stuff like that. But as far as doing for business-wise, our bread and butter is the VR38. And it keeps us full-time busy right now.
Oh, I'm sure.
I just don't have the time to do them.
Yeah, those GTRs, man, people are just, I mean, that car has been so much on those high-speed, you know, half-mile drag strip run, all that kind of stuff for so long, right?
I feel like the GTR, and I'm not plugging the GTR, is basically the Mustang back when I was growing up, because everyone's modded and everyone's hot rodding them, and they're bang for the buck. They're great cars that go fast. I owned one for 8 years. It gives you drag strip acceleration on the street, which is hard to do on anything that's not all-wheel drive. So that's what really got me into those cars. Got me started with it. But this is my roots here. So
absolutely, yeah. No, I know it is. Well, dude, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for telling us about the car, sharing the car with us. It's absolutely fantastic. Like, you guys, it was at Foxtoberfest, and you got some great pictures. I know he likes to bring it out. If you're around here in Metro Atlanta and you come to some of the shows and stuff that I put on, he'll probably be here with the car. So come check us out. And until next time, hope you guys like the video, subscribe, and put in a nice comment and hit that like button. We'll see you soon.